My dear child, I need you to slow down for a second and really hear this, because what I'm about to say might stop your heart just a little. I saw what you did. I saw the moment you chose character over comfort, grace over anger, silence over drama. And here's what you didn't know. Someone else saw it too. A man with serious resources. A man who doesn't move loud, doesn't flex, doesn't chase attention. A wealthy man whose eyes were already placed on you, even when you felt invisible. But listen, this isn't about his money, not even close. What caught my attention, and his, was your heart. That quiet, steady, unshaken heart you carried when nobody was clapping for you. You didn't do what you did to impress anyone. You weren't trying to win favor. You weren't chasing approval. You moved the way you did because your intentions were clean, because your spirit stayed right, because you trusted me even when nothing around you made sense. That one small moment, when you stayed kind instead of snapping back, when you held your integrity instead of cutting corners, yeah, that moment mattered. Heaven noticed, and something started moving because of it. You weren't trying to be seen, and that's exactly why this hits so hard. You weren't forcing doors. You weren't begging for opportunities. You were just being who I created you to be, and that stopped everything. This man felt it before he understood it. He couldn't explain why your presence felt different, why your energy didn't match the chaos around you. But I was already whispering to his spirit, watch this one, help this one. And quietly, steadily, he listened. No announcement, no noise, just obedience. While you were feeling stuck, while you were crying in private, while you were thinking nothing was changing, I was setting things up behind the scenes. I was lining up relocation. And no, child, I don't just mean moving locations. I'm talking about a shift in your whole story. Your name, your level, your access, your environment. Everything is about to move. You didn't know someone was asking about you, but they were. You didn't know your name came up in rooms you've never entered, but it did. This man doesn't chase spotlight, but he carries authority, and I positioned him carefully, intentionally, to be part of what I'm about to do in your life. He was told, find someone with grace, not greed. Someone who listens before speaking. Someone who serves without needing applause. And somehow, some way, he found you. That wasn't luck. That was alignment. Even in your discouragement, even in your self-doubt, every delay had purpose. I wasn't ignoring you. I was preparing you. And I was preparing him too. Because if I sent this too early, it would have overwhelmed you. You weren't ready then, but you are now. You think you're stuck, but you're not. You're in divine waiting. And silence from heaven doesn't mean absence. It means strategy. The moment you believed when nothing added up, something shifted in the spirit. Instructions were released. Orders were given. Make room for this one. And I'm telling you now, before it happens, so you don't panic when things start changing fast, when doors open suddenly, when life flips without warning. Remember this moment, because what's coming next is bigger than you think. Stay right here. In next part, I'm going to tell you what this relocation really looks like and why some people won't understand it at all. My dear child, I need you to understand something clearly now, because this next shift might feel unreal at first. What I'm about to do isn't subtle. It's not slow. It's not quiet anymore. The waiting season is ending, and the moving season is starting. And when it starts, Some people around you are going to be confused. That's okay. This relocation wasn't meant to make sense to everyone. When I say I'm moving you, I'm not just talking about a new place or a better situation. I'm talking about a whole new atmosphere, new air, new peace, new conversations, new opportunities. You're not just stepping into a new space. You're stepping into a new version of yourself, and not everyone will recognize you there. That wealthy man I mentioned, he's not showing up because you asked. He's not coming because you marketed yourself right or chased connections. He's coming because obedience lined up with timing. He felt a pull he couldn't explain, a nudge that didn't let him sleep comfortably until he followed it. And that nudge came from me. He doesn't even fully realize yet how much his yes is about to change both of your lives. He thinks he's just helping. He thinks he's just doing what's right. But I'm using him as a key, a door opener, a bridge between where you've been and where you're headed. Now hear this part carefully. Don't let his status intimidate you. Don't shrink. Don't second guess your worth. He wasn't chosen because he's powerful. He was chosen because he's trustworthy. And you weren't chosen because you're perfect. You were chosen because you stayed faithful when life tried to harden you. Some people would have turned cold by now. Some would have become bitter, reckless, selfish. But you didn't. You stayed soft in a hard world. You stayed honest when lying would have been easier. You stayed kind when nobody would have blamed you for snapping. And heaven keeps receipts. Every tear you cried alone, I saw it. Every time you prayed while feeling ignored, I heard it. Every time you helped someone while your own heart was breaking, I wrote it down. You thought you were losing time, but you were actually building credit in the spirit. And now, here's where things shift fast. When I relocate you, you won't owe anyone an explanation. You don't need to justify why things suddenly work out for you, why doors open, why help shows up, why peace replaces pressure. Some people will smile, some will side-eye, some will straight up feel jealous. Let them. You're not being elevated to prove a point. You're being protected. I'm moving you because the old environment can't sustain the new calling. The old circle can't access the new level, and the old version of you can't survive where you're going. This move is layered. Emotional healing, financial relief, spiritual clarity, a sense of belonging you haven't felt in a long time. That weight on your chest, I'm lifting it. That constant anxiety, it's breaking. That feeling of always being on edge, it's about to calm down. But listen, don't rush it. Don't overthink it. Don't talk yourself out of what you prayed for. When the offer comes, when the help shows up, when the door opens, don't assume it's too good to be true. That's just your old survival mindset talking. This isn't luck. This isn't coincidence. This is alignment. And what's wild is, this is still only the setup. In next part, I'm going to tell you what happens after the door opens and why this blessing is about way more than just you. Don't miss it. My dear child, this is where everything comes together. This is the part of the story where you realize the delay wasn't denial. It was design. Where you finally see that nothing you walked through was wasted. Not the tears, not the silence, not the nights you felt forgotten. All of it was shaping you for what you're about to step into. When this door opens, and it will open fast, I need you to walk through it without fear. Don't freeze. Don't shrink. Don't let old voices talk you out of new blessings. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time. It just took a while to prepare the right hands to carry what your future requires. This man I'm sending is not your source. Let's get that straight. I am your source. Always have been. Always will be. He's simply a vessel, a bridge, a tool I'm using to move you out of survival mode and into stability, out of constant struggle and into security. And when he shows up, you'll recognize him, not by what he wears or what he owns, but by what he carries. Peace, honor, respect, humility. He won't talk down to you. He won't rush you. He won't make you feel small. What he offers will feel steady, calm, and almost unreal. And yes, your mind might say, this is too good, but your spirit will know it's right. Don't idolize him. Don't fear him. Just honor the path I've chosen. Treat him with the same grace you gave me when I was silent. That's the beauty I see in you, your quiet faith, your steady loyalty, your unshaken heart. I need you to hear this clearly. You didn't pass this test because of one action. You passed because of who you are when no one is watching. You loved when it hurt. You stayed gentle when life tried to make you hard. You kept your integrity when shortcuts were right there. And heaven does not forget that. What I'm about to do isn't small. I'm not sending hints anymore. I'm sending help. Real help. Life-changing help. The kind that shifts your environment, your mindset, your future. You're not just being relocated physically. You're being relocated emotionally, spiritually, financially. That pressure you've been carrying, I'm lifting it. That fear living in your mind, I'm replacing it with clarity. That ache in your heart, I'm healing it. You're going to feel joy that feels unfamiliar at first. Let it in. You deserve to rest. You deserve to smile. You deserve peace. Some people won't understand your glow up. Some will question how things changed so fast. But this wasn't sudden. It was strategic. I've been rewriting your story in private. And now, I'm about to honor you publicly. You sowed in silence. You're about to harvest in the open. This blessing isn't just for you. Through you, generational cycles break. Through you, hope is restored. Through you, others will see what happens when someone keeps their heart right even when life goes wrong. So don't let fear talk you out of obedience. Don't let doubt steal what you prayed for. This door will not shut. I open doors no one can close. And when you walk through it, you won't walk alone. I go before you. I surround you. I carry you. That feeling in your chest right now, that's confirmation. This message isn't random. This is your sign. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. Let me end with a prayer. Lord, we thank you for guidance, protection, and perfect timing. Strengthen the hearts waiting on you. Replace fear with faith, doubt with peace, and delay with purpose. As doors open, grant wisdom to walk through them boldly. Cover every step with your presence, and let every blessing align with your will. Amen. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside it. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Don't miss it.